Natalie J Robb confirms if Moira is leaving in devastating Emmerdale storyline. Framed for people trafficking. A double murder charge. As the toughest farmer in Emmerdale faces the possibility of a life behind bars, actress Natalie J Robb answers the big question fans are dying to know the answer to. Is this the end for Moira Dingle? So far 2026 has been a total bust for poor Moira. Not only is husband Kane Dingle, Jeff Hordley, struggling with a potentially life-threatening cancer diagnosis, but she could be about to lose her freedom thanks to the despicable Celia Daniels, J. Griffiths. For months, the ice-cold criminal Queenpin operated a modern slavery business exploiting vulnerable workers, including beloved Dale's resident bear wolf, Joshua Richards, in terrible conditions near Butler's farm, right under Moira's nose. After all, how could she suspect her friend? While our favorite farmer started to smell a rat due to some of her business partners' less than above-board practices, she never imagined how bad it could be. But it's about to get worse. Even though the ruthless people trafficker is dead, evil Celia is set to get the last laugh from beyond the grave when Moira is arrested for her crimes. Natalie J Robb shares Moira's gut reaction to this shocking turn of events. She's definitely in a nightmare. She reveals. She just feels like she's losing everything and having that massive betrayal from Celia, who she really did think was a friend, which is quite sad. Even though she had kind of had that thing in the beginning with them where she had that bit of mistrust, she really did trust her again. And everything was really looking up for her, and everything, and then obviously one thing led to, and then now she's got Kane to worry about. At the moment though, that is her main concern, Kane's health. In a weird way, I think that's what's getting her through at the minute. Being framed for modern slavery is bad enough. However, diehard fans are sure to remember that there's a body buried that farm, Anya, the forced laborer who died tragically and buried on the land. As part of Celia's twisted plan, she was buried in Moira's blanket. That's a fairly damning piece of evidence. Let's not forget that Celia was murdered by her son Ray Walters, Joe Absalom, in the kitchen. That brings the butler's farm body count to a grand total of 2, and Moira is charged for both. Highlights the grim uncertainty of her character's predicament. Natalie J Robb reveals what Moira is most scared of about going to jail. Being separated from her family and not knowing what's going to happen. She insists. It's the unknown of what's going to happen, and definitely separated from her family. That's the big thing for her that she's missing the most, or she missed the most bit. And the family will be what keeps her going. She keeps thinking about the future and her future picture of what that'll look like and things like that, but it's the unknown that's really scaring in her, not knowing what's going to happen and how long she's going to be in there for. And slowly, I think she'll resign herself to the fact that she could be in there a lot longer than she first thought. Things are looking bleak for the hardest farmer in the Dales. But for Emmerdale fans fearing that Moira is about to grace our screens for the last time, Natalie J Robb reassures us that her future in the show is secure. I think that would be the first thing they would say to you. This is going to be it. I've been lucky enough just to get another contract, so I think they would obviously say, sorry you're going to be leaving, but this is going to be your out. So when they just told me about the story, I didn't think that. I just didn't really know how long I was going to be in for though, and how serious the allegations were going to be at that point. But I think this is a big one, because she's losing the farm as well as feeling that she's losing Kane, which is everything to her. Family is everything for Moira. That's what makes her survive. While we've not seen the last of Moira just yet, she won't be enjoying a pint down at the Woolpack anytime soon. Viewers can expect a hard-hitting emotional scenes in a prison visiting room, as Natalie gives us a taste of what's to come. Yeah, they're intense. I'm not going to lie. They're intense scenes because obviously it's usually always like a two-hander. So they're intense. I've done a few with Jeff already. They are good scenes. I mean, there's only so many things you can do to show because you're in a prison cell, so there's only many shots you can do, so it's all really story-led and character-driven, but they're intense scenes. Is there light at the end of the tunnel for Moira? Natalie remains hopeful. It's a nightmare for her, but hopefully she'll find her way out of it all in the end.